from Mickey Roussel Stadium in St. John the Baptist Parish. Tonight, the Riverside Rebels are hosting the Varnado Wildcats. Welcome to the REV High School Game of the Week. It's Friday night in Louisiana. Tonight's game is presented by Custom Touch Homes of Louisiana. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Riverside. Welcome into the press box with Rob Mushmack, Dennis McCain. Rob, this is the first game we've had that feels like football.
It does. We've got the REV jackets on tonight. Got to don them for the first. You put yours on about a month ago, but I had to hold out till we got some cool weather, and we got it tonight. Two district rivals tonight in Varnado and Riverside, and two teams that kind of going in different directions on the season, and Varnado looking to straighten that out tonight and stay with a pretty good Riverside football team.
Well, Varnado is from Washington Parish. They're from Angie, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the Wildcats, and we'll look at the Rebels on the REV High School Game of the Week.
Welcome to REV, delivering fiber-powered technology for both your home and your business. With phone service that connects you to what's important, internet that keeps your devices up and running, TV that delivers all the big moments, and security that protects how you live and work. All backed by local support teams right here in Louisiana. With 5-star service and reliability you can count on, we're ready to connect you to the people and places that matter most. REV.
Welcome to Bollinger Shipyards. For nearly a century, our family of skilled shipbuilders has driven innovation and excellence, creating some of the world's most advanced vessels. Today, we are at the forefront of our industry and redefining the future of naval warfare. At Bollinger, we turn challenges into opportunities and careers into legacies. Here, you're part of something bigger. Any yard can build a ship. We don't just build ships. Together, we're building the future.
Chris's Specialty Foods has you covered for tailgating this season. We do all the prep work so you can spend time enjoying your family and friends. Steaks, burgers, sausage, chicken, wild game, and many other great pork options. Our central location is now open on Wax Road behind the Walmart. And the new Highland location serves hot lunches and has a meeting space for your work team. New Orleans and Millerville are rocking as well. It's fast, affordable, and delicious. It's Chris's Specialty Foods.
Everybody loves Chris's.
Hello, my name is Jay Marks, President and CEO of Marks Construction. This is my wife, Shabry Marks, and this is our partner, BJ Charles. And I went from coach to contractor.
Marks Construction was built on faith, family, excellence, integrity, and teamwork.
Nationwide strength, local expertise. Built to serve wherever you are.
From all of us here at Marks Construction, we just want to say, Go Bulldogs!
We are back on the Louisiana Friday night. Varnado and Riverside. For Varnado, they have a Fox at quarterback.
They do, Joshua Fox, and they're going to need a lot of Joshua Fox tonight. They're good little quarterback, and he'll have to maybe play a little ball control tonight. Varnado needs to hold on to the football and win time of possession to where Riverside's explosive and talented offense can't be on the field a lot. So we'll hopefully keep the turnovers down and penalties down and be able to sustain some drives and just milk that clock.
Well, Riverside is loaded with skill position players.
Well, they are. Two of them, Jaden Obikwe at that running back, and they're all everything guy. Kendrick Boogie Johnson, who we saw earlier in the season, he's everything that they've been billed to be. And Boogie puts on a show. He's talented, and him and Obikwe will do a lot of the damage tonight.
We've had the coin toss, and in just a moment, we'll come back with more pregame festivities on the REV High School Game of the Week.
Third our seniors, Lord. Guide their steps beyond these Friday night.
We're back at Riverside.
The lessons they've learned will carry them far in life. May they continue to lead with humility and live with purpose in all they do. Thank you, Lord, for the memories we've made and the moments still to come. Be with us tonight on this field and always, and let everything we do bring glory to you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Please remain standing for our presentation of the national anthem by the Marching Pride.
Okay, we're going to also take the national anthem, and then we'll have more game information after the Star Spangled Banner.
Nicely done by the Riverside Marching Band, our national anthem. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by Custom Touch Homes of Louisiana, Mr. Kevin Ashey and his crew on Airline Highway in Gonzales, your Louisiana modular home superstore. Roadrunner Towing. You don't think much about needing a tow, but when you do, go with the best at Roadrunner Towing. And Riverlands Insurance. Home, business, auto, flood. You interested in a free quote? Contact for a free quote Dexter Falgu, the agent, at 504-416-7879.
Well, we enjoyed visiting with Dexter Falgu, and he knows the insurance business. And Dexter, thank you so much for helping us bring this high school game of the week to everybody on the Varsity Sports Now Network on a Louisiana Friday night, and we're just about set to go.
Varnado will be kicking it off to the Rebels. The deep man for Riverside, Janelle Rochelle. And to kick it off will be
Pickett is going to kick it off.
Yeah, Pickett, number 17, Pickett. Jaron Pickett.
He's waiting for a sign to kick it, and he does. And back up the field, charging with the football, and a good run back for the Rebels.
Jace Trosclair.
Trosclair grabbed it on the sideline, and he shot right up the field with it. Good field position for the Rebels as they start off tonight, and they will put it in play.
Demario Crane bumped him out of bounds, but not before he got it across the midfield stripe. Riverside setting up shop with their fine quarterback Brock Bourgeois to take the snap.
So Bourgeois, as usual, will take the direct snap. He'll have Obigwe with him tonight in the backfield, who wears number 1. He'll put him in motion and then hand it off out there to number 4, Johnson. And Johnson is grabbed. Good job that time by Varnado, because Johnson is a dangerous young man.
Yeah, that's
Boogie Johnson.
A lot of speed and light on his feet, and picked up about 5 on that first carry. 2nd and 5.
That'll set up 2nd and 5, and easily a first down a big way. We heard he can get it done, and there he goes down the sideline. He's inside the 10, and a big way is in the end zone, and that's a touchdown for the Rebels.
Wow, that was quick.
Good job by Obigwe. He took it up the middle, cut it to the outside, and then he just shot down the sideline with it. Big run, big score for the Rebels, and they're already up 6-0.
2 plays, 47 yards as you look at Obigwe here.
Touchdown for the Rebels, and now they're going to come in and attempt the extra point. And Will Roch is the man who does that duty for the Rebels. He's waiting for his holder to put the ball down, and he kicks it up in to the night sky, and he got it. 7-0 Riverside on the Rev High School Game of the Week. As we pause for a moment, it's Halloween.
Boo.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now. Click on the Purchased Games tab and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
We're back at Riverside High School. Boy, what a good time we've had today. And I mentioned it's Halloween. We had some good jambalaya, and they just welcomed us royally here.
Well, when we got here, they were having the trunk or treat out in the parking lot, and I lost you for about 20 minutes there, partner. I looked through your binoculars, and there you were out there looking for the candy.
Yeah, well, and I got some.
That jambalaya was outstanding.
Well, it really was, and Roch is going to kick it off for the Rebels, and we'll see what Varnado can do defensively. But I tell you, with that Rebel offense, they just come at you in different directions.
Yeah, very hard to defend. You don't know if they're going to throw it, they're going to run it, they're going to give it to Boogie, they're going to give it to Obikwe. There's just a lot of talent on that side of the football for Riverside, and certainly looked good on that first drive. 2 plays, 47 yards. And 1 minute off the play clock.
So Will Roch will kick it off. And Varnado will get it for the first time. The Rebels in their Navy uniforms tonight. Navy helmets, jerseys, Navy pants, as they kick it off to the white-shirted Varnado Wildcats.
Newkirk deep. Newkirk will have it.
And there he goes with it. He comes this way, and he's running hard. A lot of speed across the 40 to the 42. A nice return for Varnado High School.
Chris Becknell on the tackle, but good field position for Varnado at their own 42-yard line. Nice return. That time by number 1, Demarion Newkirk. And Varnado will set up shop for their first offensive snap, and that's going to be Joshua Fox at quarterback.
And he's going to have Thomas in the backfield with him, and he'll hand it to Thomas, who has 2 yards on the play. Good job that time by Riverside as they stop the run on the right side of the line. We'll give him 2.5 on the play. Varnado, as we mentioned, out of Angie, Louisiana. If you're not familiar with geography in Louisiana, that's in Washington Parish, and with towns like Bogalusa and Franklinton, which is the parish seat of Washington Parish. So a flag is dropped, and
Riverside jumped, Dennis, but I think they're going to get Varnado for illegal motion. A little flinch in there on the offensive line.
Well, they're still discussing it. We'll see which way it goes.
They're talking with the Riverside defense like maybe they barked out some signals and
maybe warning them not to do that.
Yeah. False start on Varnado, so if they did do it, Dennis,
they made their case.
It worked.
So that will cost Varnado 5 yards. And set it back at the 40-yard line and set up a 2nd down and 12 now for the young men from Varnado High School.
Make that 2nd and 17. as the left guard that time flinched. So 2 straight pre-snap penalties on Varnado have set this drive back. 2nd down and 17.
So we're having a little trouble getting started here offensively for Varnado. Fox wants to throw it. He's being pressured, and down he goes. Well, I say he's down. He's still going as the whistle blown. They're letting it go. And Fox is now going to be ushered out of bounds. Looked like he was down, but no whistle.
Rolled over on the body of the defender. That was Justin Hall who got there quickly. No whistle. Fox alertly kept the play alive, tried to get it out there to Barry Thomas, and unable to complete the pass.
Well, then they might rethink that a little bit, because it looks like.
So he had crossed the original line of scrimmage, and they're going to get him for a illegal forward pass. That'll be a loss of down and 5 more yards.
So I think what he was doing is just going to flip it out of bounds as an incomplete pass, but of course you can't do that past the line of scrimmage. That one's incomplete.
Incomplete over the head of Jaron Piggott.
That'll set up a 4th down.
And they'll have to punt it away with 9:15 to go in the opening quarter.
So Varnado will punt it away, and that's number 17, Piggott, like you said, who does the kicking, but he also does the punting. And he's in the game to punt it away now for the Varnado Wildcats. Big rush by the Rebels, and they almost got it.
Someone needs to grab it, and they do. Is the punter. You don't see that often, partner. The punter downed his own punt.
Maybe never.
Well, I've seen it now.
At the 40, but great field position for Riverside. At the 38-yard line, so they have great field position. The first time they had it, they took it to the end zone, and let's see what they do now. As Bourgeois is calling for the football, he has a wide receiver to the left and a couple of men out to the right, one wide, and then Bourgeois is just going to have to drop on that one.
Wasn't anticipating the snap, and the center fired off, and Bourgeois alertly spun around and covered it up. So a loss of 6, almost 7. 2nd and 17 for Riverside.
Wide receiver to the left. They have 2 men to the right. Man in the slot, and Bourgeois has a big way back there with him. And he gets it, powers ahead, slams in there, and picks up about 6 yards on the play. We'll give him 5, but not a lot of room in the middle, but the line just surged ahead and a gain of 5 for the Riverside Rebels. That'll set up a 3rd down. This is a big 3rd down because the Rebels scored the first time they had it. Varnado needs to dig in on defense. Bourgeois is calling for the football. He's going to hand it off again. And a big way is up the middle, a nice gain.
Going to be close to picking up the 1st down. Needed 12. Looks like he's right at the 1st down marker. They haven't signaled 1st down yet, but he got it. And they've got an injured Rebel.
Picks up the 1st down on the play, but there was an injury on the field.
There's a timeout on the field, and we'll step aside on the REV High School Game of the Week. So still an injured Varnado player on the field. We wish him, of course, the best. But this Riverside Rebel team off to a good start. And a big way, you know, we talked about him earlier, but he really hits the line hard running. Got some size on him. And that was a big run for a first down for the Rebels.
Injured Rebel on the play, Aiden Stutzman, their senior offensive lineman, jogged himself off. It's always a good sign. 3 wide to the near side for Riverside.
Now they move a couple of other men to that direction. So they're loaded on the right side.
Offsides on Varnado, the preliminary call, and we talked about it in pregame that they needed to keep the penalties down. That's their 4th penalty in 4.5 minutes.
And that's the high school rule. You step over the line of scrimmage, and you cannot get back without an offside call. That time they call it on the Wildcats.
Here comes Boogie.
Boogie is in the backfield in the Wildcat. There he goes to the left side.
There goes
There he
Boogie.
goes to the end zone. Boogie Johnson, touchdown Rebels.
Looked like they had him in the middle of the field, but wiggled his way through, and once it got into the clear opening, there was nothing but green grass in front of Boogie Johnson. So the Rebels have had it twice. They've cashed in twice to take a 13-0 lead over the Wildcats from Varnado.
Roche is in the game again to attempt the PAT. Already 13-0, and the Rebels want it to be 14. And Will puts it in the air, and he makes it 14 for Riverside. The Riverside Rebels lead it over the Varnado Wildcats. It's Halloween, and it's a Louisiana Friday night. We're coming back on the REV High School Game of the Week.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now, click on the Purchased Games tab, and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
Well, it's a beautiful night for football. A lot of sugar cane still in the area. We're not far from the Mississippi River. And just up the road from LaPlace.
And just down the road from Lutcher.
And right you are in Gramercy. And so now Riverside will kick it off.
Senior night here tonight at Riverside as they play their last regular season home game. Of course, they'll more than likely host in the first round of the state playoffs. But tonight, senior night for the football and support groups.
So Roche kicks it off. And once again with the football is Newkirk. The Rebels get him. Not as good a run back as before.
So Jay Strasclair with the special teams tackle, and Varnado will have the football for the second time, and we've got a whistle.
Well, we've had a lot of flag activity tonight. Let's see if Fox can get the Wildcats moving now. He wants to throw it, throws it out to the right side, but too low and incomplete on first down. Second down, 10 for Varnado. So Varnado has a wide receiver way out to the left. And the quarterback will keep it. He has a little running room in the middle, and look at him go. He has a first down for Varnado.
That's where Fox is dangerous with the football. He's got a lot of speed, heady player, and picks a nice seam and picks up the first first down of the night for Varnado.
So we played down to 6 minutes, just over 6 minutes to go in the first quarter, as Fox is throwing it long down the field but incomplete.
Tried to get it to Newkirk and overthrown at about the 35-yard line.
So that'll set up a second down and 10. Varnado trying to get something going there. They aired it out. Good coverage, though, by the Rebels, as they had Newkirk double team down the field. Fox this time will
pull it out, going to keep it again.
The ball to his running back and keep it. Pick up about 4 or so. But that was a nice fake in the backfield as he faked it to Thomas. And he kept it. That'll set up a big third down play for Varnado because they don't want to give it back to the Rebels right now.
Looked like he got about 5. Give him 4, so 3rd and 6.
Third down and 6 to go for the Wildcats of Varnado, and Fox is going to keep it again. Fox has a first down as he powers his way ahead. He goes across midfield to the 49-yard line. Fox is doing that pretty well. It's opening up, and give the offensive line credit because they're opening up a little hole in the middle for Fox, and he's taking advantage of it. First down for the Wildcats.
Herbert and Hall amongst a ton of Riverside tacklers on that play.
Fox once again has Thomas back there with him, and he throws it to the right side too high and incomplete. So he sailed it out there but threw it too high.
Yeah, pretty good coverage that time by Cole Jacob.
Second down, 10 to go. Varnado has been successful with the quarterback keeper up the middle. Let's see what they go to here because you know the Rebels are probably keying on that. This time they do give it to Thomas. Thomas has 2 yards, but that's it. Second down and 8 coming for Varnado. Third down and 8 to go for Varnado. Big defensive line by Riverside. And Fox is waiting for the snap. He'll put a man in motion, and then he'll keep it up the middle. But you know they were looking for that when the Rebels get him.
Wow, that was quick. Ethan Bourgeois got there in a hurry and going to lose 4. So 4th down now and 13.
Well, Varnado appears to be thinking about what to do here.
Offense will stay on the field as Fox lines them up.
4th down and the distance to go is 13. Fox has a man in motion again. And they're just trying to draw him off because then they call timeout. And we'll take a timeout with the Wildcats on the REV High School Game of the Week. We're back, and we're glad that you have joined us for high school football, Louisiana style, on the REV High School Game of the Week. Pickett is going to kick it away. He'll punt it. The Rebels
look like they might have got a hand on that one.
We'll watch it bound out of bounds. It'll go out of bounds at about the 33-yard line, maybe the 34. The Rebels will go to work. They'll put it down right at the 35. So that's where the young men from Riverside will go to work as the Rebels have it back again. They've scored on their first two possessions. Here come the Rebels back on the field.
Becknell to take the snap.
Becknell in the game. He'll take it, and there he goes. He has running room, and he's punching it down the field. He's looking for one more man to get away from, and he can't do it. And now maybe he will. Finally, he is grabbed and held by Varnado, but what a big run by Becknell.
Going to be a face mask tacked onto this. Varnado grabbed Becknell's face mask. You see it right there, and Becknell just did not want to go down as he boogied his way down to around the 10-yard line.
So it is a first down. And by the time they get through walking that one up, it's going to be at about the 5-yard line. So first and goal to go for the Rebels of Riverside High School, already leading at 14-0 and looking for more.
RiversideAcademy offers shadow days for any potential students.
So they'll put Bourgeois back in the game. He'll have a big way with him in the backfield. One of those two young men will probably have the football when they snap it. Bourgeois will have it first. Will he give it to his running back, or will he try to keep it himself? He gives it to Obigwe, and he is up the middle, and then he pushes to the outside, scores, but there's a flag on the field.
In the area of holding, and that's what it's going to be on Riverside.
And not really necessary at the goal line because Obigwe was taking it in. That's one way to stop the Rebels. So they'll place the ball at the 10-yard line. You know what that means? It means it happened right at the goal line, because 10 yards from the goal line puts it at the 10. They'll get the play over. So it'll be first down for the Rebels. We'll see if they duplicate the last one as Bourgeois is waiting for the snap. He gives it to Obigwe wide to the left side. He cuts it through a hole and then cuts it back outside. And then he races in the end zone. Touchdown, Riverside High School.
Nice job by the offensive front that time as they opened it wide open for Obigwe. As you see the hole, and he just kind of glides into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, Will Roach has been a busy young man tonight. Kicking the football for Riverside on the extra points. Here's his third one of the night. He has this one up in the air, and he's 3 for 3. And the Rebels of Riverside High School have opened up a 21-0 lead on the REV High School Game of the Week. It's Halloween in Louisiana.
Boo!
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now, click on the Purchased Games tab, and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
Well, it's been all Riverside tonight as you look at the young man, Rosh, who's been kicking the ball tonight. And the Rebels have a good football team, could go a long way in their division this year.
Looking for the 10th state championship in the school's history. They've got 9 on the board now.
So here comes the kickoff.
Newkirk.
He's gotten it every time tonight, and Newkirk showing some speed as he tries to get it to the outside. The Rebels are chasing him, and they got him, push him out of bounds at about the 30-yard line, but a nice return by Newkirk. So a lot of football games played last night in Louisiana, as tonight, as we mentioned, is Halloween, but a lot of towns trick-or-treated last night, and then some doing it tonight.
All about the ghouls and goblins.
So the officials didn't see the flag, but there is one on the field, and Varnado walking back. So that'll set up a first down for Varnado, but instead of being at the 30, it's going to be at the 20-yard line. And Fox will throw it and look for an open receiver. This time he has a completion as he gets it to number 3, Bean. Travian Bean. But nothing there as the Rebels come up and shut it down at the 18-yard line. Actually a loss of 2 on the play. Second down, 12 to go for Varnado. Second down and 12. Fox will keep it. He likes to do that, trying to get to the outside, but they're going to string it out, and Fox is going to be knocked down for a 2-yard loss.
Bourgeois got to him, and right now the Wildcats moving in the wrong direction as you look at the replay from ground level.
Well, Fox went to the outside, but he had a lot of company out there, and his company didn't have on the right colored shirts. They had on navy blue. Third down and very, very long to go for Varnado. As Fox is waiting for the snap, he wants to throw it, and they are chasing him, and they pound on him. The Rebels get him.
Ahmad Cage, the big 271-pounder, got back there to get Fox as the first quarter has come to an end.
That's the end of the first quarter. Riverside 21, Varnado nothing on the REV High School Game of the Week.
"90 years. It's not just a number. It's decades of dedication to great service. The local team at REV has been serving Louisiana families and businesses for generations. Our people have the experience to deliver a superior network, which gives you the speed and reliability to live your best life and get more done at work. We're here for your home and your business. You can count on REV. 90 years of building connections."
You're passionate about the game. Thibodaux Regional Sports Medicine Center is passionate about your safety. through education, conditioning, and injury prevention strategies. Our team of sports medicine trained experts is dedicated to help keep you safe. But if an injury does occur, we have the expertise to help you get safely back to the game. So whether you play competitively or just enjoy a friendly game, Thibodeau Regional Sports Medicine Center is here to help keep you safe.
Welcome back on the Rev High School Game of the Week. Varnado will punt it to the Rebels as Pickett is standing in his own end zone.
Boogie Johnson back deep for Riverside.
Well, if you kick it to him, you better cover it fast. Johnson wants to pick the ball up. You know that he will, and he takes it on the right side, and he has some running room. Now he comes back this way, and there goes Boogie, and Boogie's boogieing, and he's down around the goal line, and he is just walking into the end zone for a touchdown, but there's a flag on the field.
Flag at the 43-yard line, and that's usually the block in the back on special teams.
And that was way behind the play because that's about where Boogie picked it up.
They're going to pick the flag up.
So pick the flag up and give 6 to the Rebels. The Rebels lead it 27-0 on a Louisiana Friday night with Rob Mushmack, Dennis McCain. 11 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the first half, and it's been all Rebels.
I can tell you who's getting tired. The band.
They are. They are partying tonight with their fight song for Riverside. Well, Rosh is putting the tee down, and as I mentioned earlier, he's been very busy. This is his 4th extra point. He's been successful on the first 3. Let's see if he can hit this one down the middle. Well, he's got it in the air, and he has it good. 28-0, our new score, as the Riverside Rebels are at home, and they are dominating the football game tonight, and we'll be right back on the Rev High School Game of the Week. Oh, yeah, you gotta get that.
Tonight's game being brought to you by Custom Touch Homes of Louisiana, located in Gonzales, your modular home superstore in Louisiana. Roadrunner Towing, Miss Judy Smart and Mr. Paul Lowe. You don't think much about needing a tow, but when you do, go with the best, Roadrunner Towing. And Riverlands Insurance, home, business, auto, and flood, Mr. Dexter Falgood, a Riverside alum at Riverlands Insurance.
And he does a little coaching for the Rebels, and I bet he's a good one. Our thanks again to Roadrunner Towing, they've been with us all year. Judy Smart, Paul Lowe, thank you, Paul. Paul is a big fan of the Rev High School Game of the Week, and it's always a pleasure to have Roadrunner Towing with us, the only towing company that you need to call if you need a tow. Here is the kickoff.
Newkirk with the football.
And the Rebels grab him. It looked like the first man to get to him that time was Bourgeois, who you've been calling his name a lot tonight.
Very active for the Rebels, Mr. Bourgeois.
Varnado will put it in play, and they'll mark it at about the 24-yard line. Let's see if Varnado can get a little something going. They had a couple of first downs the last time, a handoff ahead. That's a gain of only about 2. So Hall came in and shut that down, Justin Hall. We'll give him 2 on the play. Call it 2nd down and 8 to go for Varnado. Fox is a quarterback. He'll put a man in position out there on the right side, and then he'll go back and swing it out to the right side. The catch is made, but a tackle is also made about 3 yards on the play as they got it to Pickett.
Trosclair on the tackle.
3rd and 6.
3rd down, 6 to go for Varnado High School. The Wildcats with the football. Riverside defending, and they have some big men on that defensive line, including Ryan Felton.
If you need an extra boost of energy, visit Christy and her staff at Black and Gold Nutrition.
So Fox will call the signals. They're in need of a 1st down right here to keep it away from Riverside. Fox is being chased. He throws it, but he throws it too high and out of bounds and incomplete. And that will bring up 4th down in a punting situation for Varnado.
Yeah, going to be 4th and 7, and where they're out on the field, just no way to leave the offense out there. They'll have to punt it away. Pickett will do the honors.
Well, you know what happened last time? Boogie got it, and he took it to the end zone. Let's see if they kick it to him or maybe choose to kick it out of bounds. Nine minutes, 58 seconds to go. So Pickett is waiting for the ball, and he gets a low snap, and he goes down with the football. Riverside will take over. So a bad snap, and Pickett tried to pick it up, but his footing gave way, and down he goes, and that's 4th down, and so it goes over to the Riverside Rebels. They're already leading 28-0, and they have the ball at the 11-yard line. Bourgeois is going to get the direct snap. And he'll throw it this time. And the ball is
caught
for a touchdown. Riverside, the Rebels score.
Bourgeois to Kenrick Boogie Johnson for the Riverside touchdown. Another look at it here. Good catch by Boogie as he had to turn around with the ball in midair and was able to corral it in and get a foot in bounds.
Well, Boogie can do it all. That time he went down and he ran the defender from Varnado straight back and then made a little cut to the outside. And Bourgeois put it on him. Boogie caught it. And our new score is 34-0, and Roche could make it 35. And he does, 35-0, Riverside on the REV High School Game of the Week. It's a Friday night in the state of Louisiana from St. John the Baptist Parish. Rob, this is a good Riverside team, and buddy, they're hard to compete against at home.
They've always had a home field advantage here all the way back to the days of Mickey Roussel. Of course, Lee Roussel the head coach now, and a team that should be around late in November in the state playoffs.
So here's the kickoff. Newkirk has gotten, I think, every kickoff so far, and he has it again. The Rebels have him, and down he goes. And speaking of coaches, what a gentleman and a fine coach Varnado has, Coach Owens.
Yeah,
over
Coach
there.
Owens and a young football team. I mean, they're rebuilding that program, and it's, you know, you got to have a lot of adversity before you can have success. And they've had their share of adversity this year. They've had some tonight, but he's got them moving in the right direction.
Well, he really does, and he's a great representative for Washington Parish as he promotes his hometown of Angie and all of Washington Parish. Had a great visit with him. Thank you, Coach Owens, for what you have done for the REV High School Game of the Week. Incomplete as Fox tries to go deep with it that time.
Pretty good coverage that time by Bo Brock. Brock, just a freshman.
So that'll set up a 2nd down and 10. Just about the only thing they've had success with is that quarterback draw or keeper designed run, and that's what they'll try right here. But you can bet that that's what Riverside's looking for. And they shut it down after a gain of only about 2. Well, they have a stingy defense. And that time only a gain of about 1.5 yards. So that'll set up a 3rd down situation. 3rd down for Varnado. Fox is in the backfield, and he wants to throw it, and he throws it out there and is caught, but a loss maybe of 1 yard or 2 on the play.
Second time they've run that play tonight, and that time a loss of a couple as Travion Bean came up with the catch, but slow in getting up and getting off the field. And 4th and 11 now for Pickett.
4th down, 11 to go. Pickett in to kick the ball. And guess who is deep for the Rebels? That would be Johnson. The last time a bad snap. This time the ball is blocked. The Rebels block it, and once again, they have it deep in Varnado territory.
Yeah, nothing Pickett could do there. That was a jailbreak. Is about 5 Riverside Academy, led by Cameron Mott, back there to block the punt. Mott came up with the recovery, and, well, Riverside offense not having to do a whole lot of work tonight with a lot of short fields.
Well, they've scored with short fields and with a lot of green grass in front of them. This time they have great field position as Bourgeois waits for the snap again.
That's going to be 5 for offsides on the Wildcats.
There's a flag on the play, offsides, number 17.
First down, 5 to go for Riverside. That puts them in a position where they can do just about anything they want to, and they'll throw it, and they'll score it. Touchdown, Riverside.
Chris Becknell.
We've said that a lot tonight. Becknell in the end zone. He's standing on pay dirt. Light up another 6 for the Riverside Rebels.
Caught it right in front of Jaden McCant. Defensive back for Varnado, but McCant gave him a little too much room, and Becknell was able to get it into the end zone.
Still waiting on the PAT. And the point after touchdown is in the air like it has been all night. And it's good. Our new score, 42-0 Riverside on the REV. High school game of the week. Rob Mushmack, Dennis McCain from St. John the Baptist Parish.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. BSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now, click on the Purchased Games tab, and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
We are back at Riverside High School. It's been all Riverside, 42-0, with still 7 minutes, 21 seconds to go in the first half as the Rebels will kick it off, and they've done that a lot tonight. Newkirk has been the man that's been bringing the kickoff back. Ross kicks it. And once again, it's Newkirk who is going to get it. He'll bobble it momentarily. Then he'll fall on it at the 19-yard line. And Varnado will get the ball back again. What do you do, Rob, if you're down that much? And you need a little drive here.
You need to keep your defense off the field and flip-flop this field. Riverside is only going short amounts of yardage for their scores, and Varnado just needs to hold on to the football for a while and have a couple of successful plays, build a little confidence.
Well, let's see what the Wildcats do on first down. Start one first down to start with, and that's not going to look good on first down as Fox is knocked down in the backfield.
Ahmad Cage, the first Rebel to get there. Cage's second sack of the night, you'll see right here, as he just sprung free on the inside and knocked the helmet off of Fox.
So that'll set up a second down situation.
Fox is going to have to sit out a play with the helmet being knocked off.
Second down.
Pickett going to take the snap, moving at quarterback.
Second down and about 19 to go.
Timeout, Varnado.
Timeout, Wildcats.
We'll keep it here and thank the REV Game of the Week. Wants to thank these sponsors, Custom Touch Homes of Louisiana. Stop in and see Mr. Kevin Ashey at Custom Touch Homes, your Louisiana modular home superstore. Roadrunner Towing, you don't think much about needing a tow, but when you do, call Roadrunner Towing. And Riverlands Insurance, interested in a free quote? Contact Dexter Falgout, your agent, at 504-416-7879, Riverlands Insurance.
Yeah, Dexter Falgout, he's our insurance man down in St. John the Baptist Parish. And as I mentioned, he does a little coaching for Riverside. He's got a good football team here.
Yeah, they do. So first down and 10.
No, I think it's second down after the sack. They said first on the marker over there, but there was a sack on first down, I believe. There's a keeper on the left side.
Piggott.
No gain on the play.
Yeah, it's going to be third down now and about 19.
And they do correct that now and make it third down. We thought that it was. Let's see what Varnado decides to do with it here. As they have third down and about 19. They'll have to put it up long. keeper up the middle, and it's opening up a little bit in there.
That's Fox again.
Yeah, Fox is in the game, and he got it out pretty close to the first down marker. What a run.
He got it.
Good run by Fox.
And that's what you need to do. You got to start somewhere, and picking up a 3rd and 19 is a good place to start.
So Fox back in the game after he lost his helmet, had to come out for a play. He's in there now, though, and he's waiting for the snap. First down for Varnado, handed off on the left side, and a gain of about 2.
Gain of about 2 yards on the play.
So he has Thomas in the backfield with him, who had the football that time. Second down, we'll call it 8 to go for Varnado as Fox is looking to throw it. Fox throws it way down the field, and a flag comes flying in. And they're going to get the Rebels, I think, for pass interference. So Fox put it up, and they get Riverside for pass interference. That'll cost them 15 yards, and it'll give the Wildcats a first down at the 42.
So for the first time tonight, the Wildcat offense has a little something brewing with 2:45 to go in the first half.
Let's see if they can keep it going. Fox is throwing it, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete pass defended by number 20.
Tried to get it to Thomas.
Actually, that was Derwin Peters that he tried to get the football to.
So it'll be second down. Second down, 10 to go for Varnado. The Wildcats trying to get something going before halftime. The clock is ticked down to 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Hand it off. Nowhere to go for Thomas that time. As he is hit in the backfield, and down he goes.
Ethan Bourgeois on the stop. Third down and 12.
Third down and 12 to go. Riverside, they have the ability to fly to the football, and when they get there, they'll swarm on you. Now it's third down and 12 to go. So the Wildcats will put a couple of men out on the near side and 2 on the other side of the field and throw it down the field, and it's knocked down and incomplete.
Nearly intercepted. A host of Rebel defenders back there.
Nearly intercepted by number 33.
That was Bo Brock. Let it slip right through his hands, and fourth down again for Varnado, but that time they were able to run a little clock and pick up some positive yardage, a couple of first downs.
So the Wildcats will punt it. The Rebels will get the ball back, and that one is going to be blocked and picked up by the Rebels. To the end zone it goes. Touchdown.
Ethan
Riverside. Bourgeois to the end zone.
Special teams having all kinds of trouble for Varnado. A fumbled snap and 2 blocked punts in the last 3 attempts, and a return for touchdown by Boogie Johnson. So
they blocked that one. Bourgeois reached down and he said, look what I found. And then he said, well, I might as well take it home, and he did.
That was going to be the last play of the first half.
So an untimed down, they'll kick the extra point, Rosh will, and then we'll go to halftime as the Rebels are pouring and going now, and Rosh puts it up into the air, and he hits it again, and our new score is 49-0, and it's halftime at Riverside High School, Mickey Roussel Stadium. We're coming back for halftime festivities after we take a break on the REV High School Game of the Week.
"90 years. It's not just a number. It's decades of dedication to great service. The local team at REV has been serving Louisiana families and businesses for generations. Our people have the experience to deliver a superior network, which gives you the speed and reliability to live your best life and get more done at work. We're here for your home and your business. You can count on REV. 90 years of building connections."
Hey Bulldogs, we are Percy Law. I'm Matt Percy, and I'm a proud graduate of Ascension Catholic High School, class of 1999. We've got all your legal needs covered right here in Ascension Parish.
I'm Jamie Schutte, and my family and I are proud to call Ascension Parish home. We provide our clients with a hometown local feel while representing them in a big way.
My name is Falcon Meir, and I'm a proud graduate of Ascension Catholic class of 2015. From personal injury to business law to family and criminal law. Go Bulldogs!
Show no mercy.
Crescent Payroll Solutions is a local payroll company with great customer service. Unlike those national companies, our clients enjoy the relationship we build with them. And we are more than just payroll. We also help with company HR needs for small to mid-sized companies. Crescent Payroll Solutions is the fastest growing independent payroll company in the state with a 98% client retention rate. Call or email us today to learn more about how we can help you with all of your payroll and HR needs.
B1 Bank has all the tools I need to make my commercial banking experience uncomplicated. From online banking to the B1 Bank mobile app, I can manage my accounts anytime, anywhere. Whether I need to quickly verify a payment or transfer funds, I know I can keep track of my finances easily and securely. At B1 Bank, you can expect access to innovative technology in addition to personalized service. Learn more at b1bank.com. B1 Bank. Be uncomplicated.
We're back at Riverside, and we want to thank all of you for joining us for high school football with Rob Mushmack, Dennis McCain. Welcome to the press box. Welcome to the REV High School Game of the Week. It's all Riverside here tonight.
They have not missed a step. They are in gear tonight and lead it 49-0 at the half. Special teams have been a big part of this game as they've really attributed for 4 touchdowns. 2 of them returned, one by block, one by Boogie Johnson, and the other 2 block punts and a fumbled snap. So Varnado will have to clean a lot up at halftime, and there's not a whole lot of adjustments you can make in a game like this. But they've got another half of football to play, and Riverside may get some new bodies, some fresh bodies in there, but they're not going to shut it down.
Well, it's a good time to practice some things that you want to work on. The only thing they've really been successful with tonight is that run by Fox up the middle.
Yeah, the quarterback draw, or he stick it in the gut of the tailback and pull it out and try and get around the edge. But they've not been able to get a whole lot going on offense, and contrary, Riverside has just moved it up and down the field.
Well, we like to feature our bands on our high school game of the week because they're a big part of high school football, and let's join the band from Riverside on a Friday night.
So a look at the Riverside Rebel marching band and putting on a nice halftime show. We're joined now in the press box by the principal, Miss Holly Haas of Riverside Academy. And boy, your football team, they didn't take them long to wake up tonight.
Yes, we came out ready to play. We are super excited to be recognizing our seniors tonight. And I gave them a little midweek pregame speech, and I said, all right, boys, let's get it done tonight.
Well, they're certainly getting it done. I don't know what you told them, but it worked. But we've been here since this afternoon, and, of course, all the little ghouls and goblins were out in the parking lot earlier. It looked like a little trunk and treat going on.
Yes, that's exactly it. We love we're a family atmosphere here, and that is one of the things we really pride ourselves on at Riverside is our family and being a strong part of the Rebel family. And so we wanted everybody to feel like they weren't missing out on trick or treat. So we brought trick or treat to the parking lot, let all the little ones have fun, and then let them come into the game and run around in our end zones with their costumes on.
Well, I've seen it quite it's a little scary in the stands tonight.
Yes,
but
yes.
A great night for football, and
Yes,
of course, football and athletics not the only thing that you feature here at Riverside. Of course, your academic program is second to none.
Yes, exactly. We pride ourselves. We're a pre-K through 12th grade school, the only school in the River Parishes that does have all the levels. And we really work hard on and off the field. Our students, we have many students that make 30-plus club in the ACT. They are, excelling all the way through all of the academic programs, as well as right here on the football field. Y'all just featured our band. They're headed to state on Monday. They're for being a smaller school, they do not sound that way. And we're always very proud of all of our academics, our arts programs, and our athletic programs.
Well, and Dennis and I commented during the first half. The players might be a little winded, but the band, as many times as they played the fight song, Coach, y'all played the fight song every time you score a touchdown, and they've got to be a little winded themselves.
Absolutely.
But you mentioned earlier senior night. Of course, y'all got a great group of senior football players, but also you recognized your support group seniors.
Yes, absolutely. We on tonight we represent anyone that is featured in our we call our Friday Night Lights program. So after the band performs, the band and our Southern Sweethearts are going to be recognized. Before game, we had our trainers, our football players, and our cheerleaders.
And it's a great and you said it best, is a family atmosphere.
Absolutely.
But there's nowhere to sit on the home side of the stadium, and that's something all the way back to the days of Mickey Roussel and even earlier, where the community support for this school has just always been there.
Absolutely. It's one of the things that gives me chills. Last week in our win, we celebrated our 500th win as a school. And, you know, to see all the people that were here to celebrate that, and some of the people that were there in some of the first wins were here for that 500th win. And you know, that's just a testament to the community that we have and the traditions that we build and we keep here at Riverside Academy. And it's what I love about the school. It is absolutely one of my favorite things, from pregame, whether it's the way that the band marches in or the way that the football team runs through the man-made tunnel, and then their pregame entry is just gives me chills every week.
Well, and even more chills this week as the man-made tunnel got a little extra.
Yes,
the inflatable helmet showed up.
They even kept it from me. They were right as we were walking towards the tunnel. They said, "Oh, by the way, Holly, we have a surprise for you." I can't believe it, because over the season, many seasons, I've said, "Y'all, we need a helmet. We need something for the kids to run through," and they made it happen. And it's just great. The boys were talking about that on the sideline. They're like, "Miss Hawes, did you know?" And I said, "No, I didn't. I didn't. I was surprised."
As big a
just like
surprise
y'all
as for
were.
you as it was for them. But
before
we let you get out of here, is there anything coming up or anything that's currently going on campus, fundraising or any type of capital anything going on in that area?
We just finished one of our big capital improvement programs. We have a calendar sales. We just finished that today. We actually pulled our grand prize winner. That winner won $10,000. Tomorrow night we actually have an athletic fundraiser that is helping. I don't know if you noticed, but we have a brand new track that just was laid down, and so the fundraiser is helping to stripe the track and get all of the lines and everything labeled onto the track. We have an open house coming up November 11th, so anyone that loves what they've seen tonight, wants to be part of the Rebel family, November 11th, 6 o'clock, we have our open house. We have shadow days where students can come and see what it's like to be a Rebel. We had one this week, and the kids you could tell, they loved it. They loved the whole family atmosphere that they felt throughout the halls as well.
Well, it's been a showcase tonight so far, not just for football, but the band, the support groups, the community. You're decked out in your red and blue tonight, and I've got some blue and I've got some white on, but I don't have the red. But
you're gonna have to make sure you wear some next time.
It's great that y'all allowed us. Our second time here this year, we were here back in week 3 and enjoyed ourselves, and we may catch y'all again somewhere on the road in the state playoffs.
Absolutely. We're going to be there.
You've got one more regular season game, and then y'all will probably be at home in the first round of the state playoffs.
Actually, our game next week was supposed to be against Crescent City, and they forfeited the rest of the season. So we're actually not going to play next week. So we'll have next week off, and then hopefully the way that we're sitting, we'll keep our home a bye. And
just what Riverside needed is a week to rest up.
Yes.
But no, it's great. Thanks, Ms. House, for stopping by, and you probably have many duties left tonight to take care of as the principal, but it's always a pleasure to come here, and we enjoyed the jambalaya prior to kickoff.
All right, great.
Thank you.
Great. Thank y'all for having me. Go Rebels.
We will be back with more of the halftime show from Mickey Roussel Stadium in Reserve, Louisiana. We'll be back on the Rev Game of the Week right after this.
Welcome to REV, delivering fiber-powered technology for both your home and your business. With phone service that connects you to what's important, internet that keeps your devices up and running, TV that delivers all the big moments, and security that protects how you live and work. All backed by local support teams right here in Louisiana. With 5-star service and reliability you can count on, we're ready to connect you to the people and places that matter most. REV.
Valid Drug Company for 5 generations, taking pride in not only handling your pharmacy needs, but also offering excellent customer service. Now offering vaccinations and flu shots, and also a great place for last-minute gift ideas like Bulldog swag. Located in the heart of Donaldsonville at 309 Marchand Drive.
Hey, it's Kip Down. Brandon and I want to thank you for trusting us with your pharmacy needs. Please remember to tell your friends about us. And as always, go Bulldogs.
Welcome back, everybody. We are at Riverside High School, Riverside Academy, the home of the Rebels. and the home of a 44-0 lead for the Rebels at halftime. Rob, what a great school, and boy, they're led by a fine principal.
Yeah, Miss Haas, and thrilled about her school, and she's got a lot to be excited about. This is they put on quite a show here on Friday. They call it Friday Night Lights, and certainly it's got the feel of the old Friday Night Lights movie back with the Odessa Permian and that crowd and Friday Night Lights. But this has been quite the showcase for Riverside tonight, and their football team has lived up to all the billing.
Well, it certainly is a great atmosphere, and as always, we're glad to be here. And this is a football team that could go a long way.
Yeah, they could. Okay, and she mentioned that they've got an open date next week before they will host a first-round playoff game. So any nicks, bumps or bruises that they've got, they'll have an extra week to heal them up before they've got to start that stretch run in the state playoffs. So you've got to win 5 straight to win the state championship. But they've got the depth and the talent that can take them a long way. And while they produce their sweethearts and their band members, seniors, being recognized right now down on the field, we'll take another break, and we'll be back with more of the halftime from Riverside after this.
"90 years. It's not just a number. It's decades of dedication to great service. The local team at REV has been serving Louisiana families and businesses for generations. Our people have the experience to deliver a superior network, which gives you the speed and reliability to live your best life and get more done at work. We're here for your home and your business. You can count on REV. 90 years of building connections."
As the halftime is starting to wind down here at Riverside, another look at senior night going on. Band and Sweetheart, the dance team, being recognized at half. Let's thank Custom Touch Homes of Louisiana, your Louisiana modular home superstore located in Gonzales. Roadrunner Towing, Miss Judy Smart and Mr. Paul Lowe. You don't think much about ever needing a tow, but when you do, call Roadrunner Towing. And Riverlands Insurance, home, business, auto, flood. Dexter Falgood, that's your guy. 504-416-7879. That's Riverlands Insurance, Mr. Dexter Falgood. And as they bring them in for their group shot, we'll take another break. We'll be back. It's all Riverside on a Friday night.
Hello, my name is Jay Marks, President and CEO of Marks Construction. This is my wife, Shaber Marks, and this is our partner, BJ Charles. And I went from coach to contractor.
Marks Construction was built on faith, family, excellence, integrity, and teamwork.
Nationwide strength, local expertise. Built to serve wherever you are.
From all of us here at Marks Construction, we just want to say, Go Bulldogs!
Well, it's a big lead for our Riverside as they got started early. It was early and often for them in the first half, and they are just controlling this football game.
It looks like about a little over a minute left in halftime. Riverside has come out of their locker room and stretching on the south end of the stadium. We are waiting Varnado's return to the field, as they have not come out of the visitors' locker room yet for the second half. Let's take one more break, and we'll come back with the second half on the REV High School Game of the Week. "
"90 years. It's not just a number. It's It's decades of dedication to great service. The local team at REV has been serving Louisiana families and businesses for generations. Our people have the experience to deliver a superior network, which gives you the speed and reliability to live your best life and get more done at work. We're here for your home and your business. You can count on REV. 90 years of building connections.
Chris's Specialty Foods has you covered for tailgating this season. We do all the prep work so you can spend time enjoying your family and friends. Steaks, burgers, sausage, chicken, wild game, and many other great pork options. Our central location is now open on Wax Road behind the Walmart. And the new Highland location serves hot lunches and has a meeting space for your work team. New Orleans and Millerville are rocking as well. It's fast, affordable, and delicious. It's Chris's Specialty Foods.
Everybody loves Chris's.
Welcome to Bollinger Shipyards. For nearly a century, our family of skilled shipbuilders has driven innovation and excellence, creating some of the world's most advanced vessels. Today, we are at the forefront of our industry and redefining the future of naval warfare. At Bollinger, we turn challenges into opportunities and careers into legacies. Here, you're part of something bigger. Any yard can build a ship. We don't just build ships. Together, we're building the future.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. BSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now, click on the Purchased Games tab, and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
So fireworks have been going off literally in the sky tonight. And also for Riverside, as they have opened up a huge 49-0 lead. So the Rebels are back on the field, and Varnado making their way to the north end of the stadium, or if I'm turned around right.
That would be north. That would be south. Of course, you can't see that at home, but on radio it would be
left and right.
Left to right.
So both teams now on the field as Varnado comes over to their sideline, and the official is meeting in the middle of the field, and we're just about ready for some more action. So we'll have 24 more minutes of high school football on a Friday night.
Well, and you know, Dennis, you and I were over in the Slidell area earlier this week, and a little scary over there around I-59. You know, the monkeys, they got free. They broke out of they were contained in a vehicle and broke out, and they were having their own way for about a week there, right on along I-59, and we didn't see them, but thank goodness we didn't. Look, you don't mess with a monkey.
Well,
they bite.
And I'm not so sure there could be a couple still out there.
Well, I'm not going anywhere near there again. But if you're in that area of the state and you spot anything, call the authorities.
Quick.
Absolutely.
Well, we're going to play a second half here now as Riverside will kick off. So Varnado will get the ball first, and you know they'd love to make their way down the field and put some points on the board.
Yeah, they would, and it a little reward can go a long way. And tonight they just haven't been able to get anything to going offensively, and Riverside has been able to do just about everything they wanted offensively.
So the Rebels will kick it off. I've talked about Rosh all night as he has been kicking the ball and swinging that right leg, and he does it again as he kicks it down the field.
Newkirk to the 27.
So Newkirk has returned all of the kickoffs. He does it again, and so from the 27, the young men from Varnado will go to work. Fox is their quarterback. He's gone all the way except the one play where he had to come out because he lost his helmet. And he has Thomas in the backfield with him.
Trevion Bean back in, was injured late in the first half. He's back in for Varnado.
Fox comes out throwing, incomplete.
Tried to get it to Piggott. And Bourgeois was back on the coverage, and we've said Ethan Bourgeois' name tonight about as often as we said anyone's.
So Varnado comes out throwing, incomplete on first down. That'll make it second down. Second down and 10 to go with Rob Mushmack. Dennis McCain on the Rev High School Game of the Week. It's a Friday night, and that's why we're on the air tonight on Rev Television. Varsity Sports Now. Streaming the game. Thank you, Eric Ritchie. Here is a good run this time for a first down.
That's Taden. Taden Bean took the end around and picked up a first down for Varnado, and a good start to the second half for the Wildcats.
First down for the Wildcats as they get the ball out to the 42-yard line. So they throw it the first down and then open up a nice hole on the left side. And Bean raced ahead for a first down. First and 10 for the Wildcats. Here's a big charge and a pass that is incomplete.
Overthrew Bean on the near sideline around the 40-yard line. Another look at it here is more pressure from that Rebel defensive front.
So that'll set up a second down. Second down, 10 to go, and Fox to throw. Fox puts it in the air, and he has a completion for a gain of about 2. He got the ball once again to Bean. To Taden Bean.
Taden Bean wears 7. Trevion Bean wears 3 on opposite sides of the field for Varnado, both playing wide receiver.
Third down and 8 to go. So that's how many yards the Wildcats will have to pick up if they want to keep the football. Fox is throwing. He throws it way up in the air down the sideline and
caught.
A good catch by the Wildcats. And I don't know if we have a whistle or not. Touchdown, Varnado High School.
Bean got it. There's a flag down. And that one could go either way, offensive or defensive pass interference.
Well, he did a good job. Bean did going up and high pointing that football.
Yeah, there was a lot of contact downfield. You see it right here, and the flag comes out, and that could go either way.
Well, they're walking back. Do you think Bean pushed just a little bit before the ball got there?
Boy, that's a tough call. Goodness, you finally make a play, and they're going to get them for offensive pass interference. And there was a lot of contact down there, but, boy, you sure would like to see something go Varnado's way tonight.
Well, Bean went way up in the air to get it. He did a good job high pointing the football, but apparently before he went up, there could have been a little push.
It was a little low pointing.
So they'll bring it back. Tough break for Varnado.
There's another flag on the field. Tonight's game is sponsored by Christy Dewey, owner of Black and Gold.
So the officials are still talking about the situation. And
well, I think they got him for a delay of game. And that's going to cost them. No, they got him for more than that. They got an illegal participation, which is going to walk back another. So that's 25 yards in penalties.
Well, that was a fast illegal participation, if that's what it was. So the pass interference had to be what they called.
They got a pass interference and an illegal participation, and it's going to be third down now and almost 40.
Third down, and Varnado will have to get all the way back to the Zapp's potato chip factory as they play it deep in their own territory, and Fox will call the signals. Let's see what they do here. He'll keep it, but Riverside uses that sideline as an ally as they push him out of bounds, and not much there.
So it'll be fourth down for Varnado, and the touchdown, what a pretty play it was, but a little offensive interference prior to the catch, and a couple of penalties later, they're faced with a fourth and, as you said, the Zapp's potato chips.
So Varnado will punt it away, and that's Pickett who does the punting and the kicking for Varnado. He's standing deep in his own territory and had a couple of bad snaps tonight. He gets that one away. And Riverside with nobody back, and the ball is going to touch down at the 47-yard line of Varnado High School. Good field position again. How many times have we said that tonight? We're going to break it. You're watching the REV High School Game of the Week. Rob Mushback, Dennis McCain on a Friday night.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. BSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now. Click on the Purchased Games tab and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
Back fast. Obiqui is running as he gets a football. He's hard to bring down. They finally get him at the 25, but a big run that time as Obiqui is ripping with the football out to the right side, and he eludes some of the Varnado Wildcats. And then he gallops down for a big first down for Riverside. First down, Rebels. All Riverside tonight. Bourgeois probably just handing it off, and he does. That time he gets it to his running back, Williams, who came in and spelled a big way. So he gets it to the 20. A gain of about 5 yards on first down. 4.5. Second down for the Rebels. They're driving. They've done a lot of that tonight. Williams is standing back once again with Bourgeois, and they're going to give him the football. There he goes to the left side. He turns the corner. Williams is shoved out of bounds, but not before he gets a Rebel first down.
Inside the 10-yard line. And if you're wondering if there's a clock problem, there's not. They've initiated the running clock in the second half, so that's why you're seeing the clock continue to run on penalties and also on incomplete passes. And we're down to 2:25 to go in the third quarter.
And that will set up a first down inside the 10 for the Rebels. The Rebels in no hurry. As Rob mentioned, the clock is running, and the Rebels are at it again, trying to get it in the end zone and up the lead. The Rebels play it from goal to go now. There goes Williams again. Williams is coming through a hole. He's heading to the goal line, and he's very close. He's inside the 5-yard line. Williams did a good job that time. He found a little crease, and he pushed it down. That'll set up a second down situation, second down and goal to go. They're at about the 3-yard line. And, of course, in no hurry. The Rebels are in a tight formation with Williams and Bourgeois in the backfield. Williams with it. Williams puts his head down, and look at the Wildcats hit him as they come up and knock the ball carrier down. A good job by that defensive line as they closed it up. And then they stacked up the ball carrier at about the 1-yard line. So that'll set up a third down situation.
They probably will not run another play as the third quarter is going to expire.
Up to the line of scrimmage come the Rebels. They look like they want to play.
They will.
And they will. And they'll score as they hand it in there to Williams. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Riverside. So that'll wrap up the third quarter, but still the point after touchdown to go. For the Rebels. So Rosh will attempt the PAT. He kicks it, and he got it again. And we have a new score. And our new score is 56-0 Riverside on the REV High School Game of the Week. With Rob Mushmack, Dennis McCain, Varsity Sports Now streaming the action from St. John the Baptist Parish. We'll come back after we pause for a moment.
Hello, my name is Jay Marks, President and CEO of Marks Construction. This is my wife, Shabry Marks, and this is our partner, BJ Charles. And I went from coach to contractor.
Marks Construction was built on faith, family, excellence, integrity, and teamwork.
Nationwide strength, local expertise. Built to serve wherever you are.
From all of us here at Marks Construction, we just want to say, Go Bulldogs!
And we're back. Rosh has the ball teed up, and he kicks it. Newkirk has been returning the football. He has it again. Here he comes. He's at the 20, and he's over the 20 to about the 24, and down he goes there. Varnado will have the football. And I keep saying that, but you know these young men from Varnado would like to score tonight before it's over. First down for the Wildcats. Once again from Angie, Louisiana in Washington Parish. The Wildcats in the white jerseys and the Rebels in the navy jerseys. Wildcats play it from their own 25-yard line, and Fox throws the ball complete for a nice play on first down, and that's a gain of about 5 yards, maybe 6.
Make it 7.
Make it 7 now as they take another step. Second down, 3 to go.
That was Bean with it.
So Varnado went to the air with it. Let's see if they do it again. Fox to throw it, and he throws it out to the left side again. And this time only a gain of about 1.
Bourgeois, the first to get to Pickett. Picked up a yard. Still will need a yard for the first down.
Third down and a long yard. We'll call it third down and 2 for Varnado. The clock has ticked down to 9 minutes and 37 seconds to go in the contest as Varnado plays it on a third down and 2. Let's see if the Wildcats can get a first down. Well, Fox wants to throw it.
Way down the field. Quite an arm for the young man.
And he just flipped that ball. He threw it almost as he was running to the left. Fired it way down the field, but now it's fourth down and 2 to go. So let's see if the Wildcats go for it on fourth down. They have 2 to go. They're deep in their own territory at their own 33-yard line. Fourth down and 2 to go. That's the situation. Fox capable of keeping the ball and running it up the middle, but Riverside's looking for that, so he goes to the outside. He has a first down, and there goes Fox with it across midfield. He's to the 48, and he is scampering for a first down for Varnado.
Big first down for Varnado. As we mentioned, everything that you can do in a positive way is a little confidence can go a long way, and a nice play that time.
So Riverside ganged up in the middle, and Fox took it to the outside. This time he's going to throw a pass to the right side, a gain of maybe 1 as they get it to Newkirk. Bourgeois on the tackle.
Riverside getting a lot of players in this second half. We're down to 7:48 to go in the contest.
We'll try to pick up some of those numbers. It'll be second down, and actually spotted just behind the stick, so it'll be second down, 11 to go. This time back in what I call the naked shotgun by himself, and he has company back there, and he throws it out to the right side and kept waiting for a flag to come in. And they do get a flag.
They'll pick it up. Second time tonight, they drop the laundry and pick it up.
Pick it up, third down. Well, Fox just flipped that ball out to the right side. Now, I didn't see a receiver out there, but they threw the flag, decided to pick it up, so we have a third down situation. 3rd and 11 for Varnado. We're so glad that all of you have joined us, and we're glad that you've joined us all year for high school football on REV.
Week 9, buddy. Can you believe that?
Nope. There's a completed pass, and there's a first down for Varnado.
Bean nearly took it to the house. Knocked him out of bounds around the 26-yard line, 27-yard line.
So a nice first down for Varnado. They're driving with the football and looking to get it in the end zone for the first time. Three wide receivers to the left, and the ball is thrown way down the field, but overthrown and incomplete. Well, you mentioned that this is week number 9, and so next week is 10, and then the playoffs in the state of Louisiana. Of course, the teams are seeded 1 through 32 in the different
classifications and divisions, right? Private and public, select schools and non-select, and those will come out on the Sunday following the Week 10 Friday night contest.
Here he
Fox,
goes.
Touchdown.
Fox is in the end zone. He kept it and he took it home for Varnado High School. And the Wildcats scored for the first time tonight. Fox is a good athlete, Rob, and watch what he does as he just takes it to the end zone, moved it out to the left side, found some running room, and then he took it home. That will make it 55-6, and so
56.
Varnado will go. Yeah, Varnado's going to go for 2, 56-6.
Fox not going to get there, and actually they said he did get there.
They do. They put a
they sure
point
did.
up. So that's our new score. Riverside 56, Varnado 8 on the REV High School Game of the Week, streaming on the Varsity Sports Now Network, as we thank some local sponsors for helping us all year long with our broadcast.
Our presenting sponsor, Custom Touch Homes of Louisiana, located on Airline Highway in Gonzales, your modular home superstore in Louisiana. Roadrunner Towing. You don't think much about needing a tow, but when you do, go with the best, Roadrunner Towing. And Riverlands Insurance. Riverlands, locally owned and operated independent agency, has grown into one of the largest independent agencies in the state of Louisiana. That's home, business, auto, and flood. Contact, instead for a free quote, contact Dexter Falgu at 504-416-7879.
Dexter, it was good visiting with you this afternoon, and thank you for your support of high school football. That's the way that we get to bring our game to everybody each and every week. And if you see Paul Lowe or Judy Smart from Roadrunner, tell them thank you from Rev, from the high school game of the week. So Varnado will kick it off. Pickett does all of the kicking for the Wildcats. So the ball is touchdown, and the Rebels will put it in play. And 3 downs from right now will wrap it up.
Yeah, exactly. As Riverside played a lot of, almost everybody on the roster has got in for some playing time tonight, which is always good to help build depth. And Varnado, it was great to see them playing much better in the second half. Dennis, as in the second half, it's 8-7 Varnado.
Well, that's one way to look at it.
Well, I mean, well, if you're going to build on something, you gotta have something to build on.
Well, you accused me of spinning things over the years. That's a good one.
You think I reversed the role there? I did some spinning of my own.
Actually, you were right on with it. Here's a handoff on the right side
to Williams, and a flag. That's going to be a horse collar. That's going to be 15. So, partner, the regular season, as you mentioned, wraps up next Friday night, and we'll be in your hometown as the Denham Springs Yellow Jackets host the Santa Maria Gators in a 5A contest. Both teams appear to be on their way to the state playoffs, so it ought to be a great atmosphere at Denham. Brand new stadium.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one, and they turn out for football in Denham Springs, and my goodness, how many Gator games have we done in our lifetime?
I'm glad we hadn't done one in a while, but I'm.
No, we love going to the pit.
Oh yeah.
I remember we had a power outage down there one night and waited 2 hours for the lights to come back on.
Yep.
And then we put it back on television, I think 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Williams.
And a nice run. And Williams will run the ball, and that was going to be the last play of the football game, as Riverside will defeat Varnado, the Rebels 56, the Wildcats 8. On the REV High School Game of the Week, Rob Mishmack, Dennis McCain, and the two teams showing sportsmanship as we go to break on the REV High School Game of the Week.
"90 years. It's not just a number. It's decades of dedication to great service. The local team at REV has been serving Louisiana families and businesses for generations. Our people have the experience to deliver a superior network, which gives you the speed and reliability to live your best life and get more done at work. We're here for your home and your business. You can count on REV. 90 years of building connections."
Chris's Specialty Foods has you covered for tailgating this season. We do all the prep work so you can spend time enjoying your family and friends. Steaks, burgers, sausage, chicken, wild game, and many other great pork options. Our central location is now open on Wax Road behind the Walmart. And the new Highland location serves hot lunches and has a meeting space for your work team. New Orleans and Millerville are rocking as well. It's fast, affordable, and delicious. It's Chris's Specialty Foods.
Everybody loves Chris's.
Welcome to Bollinger Shipyards. For nearly a century, our family of skilled shipbuilders has driven innovation and excellence, creating some of the world's most advanced vessels. Today, we are at the forefront of our industry and redefining the future of naval warfare. At Bollinger, we turn challenges into opportunities and careers into legacies. Here, you're part of something bigger. Any yard can build a ship. We don't just build ships. Together, we're building the future.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. BSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now. Click on the Purchased Games tab and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
Well, we're back to wrap things up with Rob Mishmack, Dennis McCain. Thank you so much for joining us for the game tonight as we welcome you to the press box. It was all Riverside, and this is a good football team.
Yeah, it is, and we've said it a couple of times tonight. They got the potential to go a long way, and, of course, their goal is to play down in the Superdome for a state championship, and they've got some pieces and some parts that could do that, and very impressive to watch, and they got a lot of players in tonight, and just a great overall night and afternoon at Riverside.
Well, we talked about it earlier, but next week we will be in Denham Springs, Louisiana, just outside to the east of Baton Rouge, just over the Amite River, where the Yellow Jackets of Denham Springs will be hosting the Santa Maria Gators from Ascension Parish, and we're looking forward to that one.
Yeah, we are. That should be a great game. Two teams that should be preparing for the state playoffs at the 5A classification. And I tell you, partner, it was just good to see football again tonight after the week of turmoil we had in Baton Rouge with all the
a lot of drama
things going on at LSU. And it was just good to see football on a Friday night. And, of course, LSU is open date tomorrow. But hopefully a better week next week in the old hometown.
So next week we'll be in Denham, but then we'll carry on.
Yeah, we are. We got got with the people from REV and have gotten the okay, and hopefully we're going to be bringing the REV Game of the Week, the expanded version of the Game of the Week, all the way through the state semifinals.
Well, thank all of you for watching the REV High School Game of the Week. Always good to have you with us on a Friday night here in Louisiana. And for our broadcast crew, for Priya, who directed the show, for all of our cameramen, for everybody back in the main studio at REV, for Rob Mushmack, I'm Dennis McCain. And once again, our final score on the Custom Touch Homes presented REV High School Game of the Week is 56-0. Riverside defeats Varnado.
Give them those 8 points, pal.
Okay, you're right. Forgot about the 2. 56-8. Good night, everybody from Riverside.